Hey there, hardworking professionals and future leaders. Welcome back to Mr. Jobs, the channel that's here to disrupt the recruitment and job market and make sure you are getting the recognition and financial rewards you deserve. Throughout my extensive career in recruitment, I've met with far too many employees who are not receiving fair and reasonable compensation for their hard work and dedication. Today, we're talking about one of the most crucial conversations you can have in your career: the salary negotiation or the salary review meeting. A salary review meeting, which is often wrapped up as part of your annual performance review, is a golden opportunity for both you and your company to have a meaningful conversation about your value. It's a chance to review your position, your job duties and responsibilities, to assess your performance over the last year, and discuss your goals and achievements for that period. It's also to ensure you're in alignment on the company's expectations for your role. Ultimately, it's about recognizing your value to your employer and appropriately rewarding you for it. Value means absolutely everything when discussing your financial reward. I often say in any situation that, be it buying a small item, maybe a meal or an item of clothing, or even something that's quite expensive, that price or cost is only an issue in the absence of value. I will repeat, price or cost is only an issue in the absence of value. This is something that I am passionate about and will discuss in many future videos, but more about that later. We will come back to this quote for sure. But you might be wondering, who is this Mr. Jobs guy and why should I listen to him? Well, I've spent over 25 years as a professional executive search recruiter, helping everyone from school leavers and fresh graduates straight out of university to top-tier leadership executives land their dream jobs in small, medium and high-profile listed companies in numerous locations all around the world. And now I'm here to share my insider secrets with you. So let's get into it. What happens in an annual salary or performance review meeting? Typically, along with your direct line manager, you will review your position and job responsibilities, discuss your assessment and your manager's assessment of your performance. You'll discuss your goals and any achievements towards these, as set out in last year's review. You'll be reminded of the company's goals and expectations. You will develop strategies for any areas of improvement, and you'll discuss your training needs or development opportunities that may be available. Ultimately, you'll set new goals to work towards for the coming year. And lastly, there should be a discussion surrounding your compensation or your salary package. So let's talk about how you should prepare for this crucial meeting. Firstly, make sure you have a copy of last year's annual review document outlining the goals that you have set. If you are new to the company, you will likely have had some initial goals that were set for you upon your commencement of employment. So examine last year's review document and any objectives that were set for you to be sure that you can cross-check each task or objective and take notes on your personal assessment or perspective as to how you feel that you have performed during that period. Create a list of your personal accomplishments since your last review. Highlight your achievements, which must be quantifiable, and how you feel they have added value to the team and the company. A little side note, quantifiable means value again. How much money has been made, or how much time has been saved, or improvements to a process as a result of your efforts. Ideally, you should be able to put a number or a dollar value on your achievements if you think hard enough. Reflect on the feedback you received last year and provide some thoughts as to how you've addressed the feedback to make personal improvements. Be sure that you understand the company goals and the objectives. Know where you fit into the picture and how your work contributes to these goals. Consider your personal goals for the future. Think about what you want to achieve and where you want to go in your career over the next 12 months and how this aligns with the company's values and beliefs. Prepare some questions for your manager about their perception of your performance. Ask your manager to give specific examples of both positive and even negative feedback so you can understand with real life experiences how well you are tracking. This shows you are proactive and committed to your growth. In preparation for the salary review meeting, you should research similar salary rates. Know what other professionals in similar roles in similar companies are earning to make a well-informed case for your potential raise. But remember, there is no exact science to salary levels between individuals, teams, or even companies. That said, having solid reference material will be invaluable to your cause. During the meeting, your manager might ask you questions like, "Can you tell me about your achievements since the last meeting?" Be ready to highlight specific accomplishments and their impact for the business. What do you feel your strengths are currently? You may be asked, what areas of your role do you feel require development or you would like to focus on for improvement this coming year? This is that your weaknesses question. Don't leave this one blank because everyone needs development. You might be asked if you need any resources or other training and development which the company can provide you with a view to helping you improve in your role and performance. You should try to identify areas where additional support could enhance your performance and help you achieve your goals. You might be asked if there's any part of your role that's too challenging for you. If so, what can be done to help you with this? Be honest about any challenges you face or issues you are having. It's not uncommon for additional tasks or duties outside of someone's role description to become a day-to-day task. This in itself can completely derail someone's career development journey and hold them back. They're too busy working on those other tasks. If you are being held back with an unreasonable commitment to a task, then discuss this with your boss. Be sure to propose any solutions or support that you feel that you may need. You will be asked, what do you plan to focus on for the coming 12 months? This is where you and your manager will discuss and agree your specific objectives for the coming year, which should be in line with your capabilities, but also stretch you to some degree. This will encourage you to raise your game and push you to achieve even greater outcomes beyond the current norms. Your manager will almost certainly give you an opportunity to ask some questions of them to ensure that you are fully engaged in the process. Having properly prepared questions will show that you are committed and you are invested. A lack of any questions, on the other hand, suggests you do not care about your role or future. It's not a good look. Some great questions you can ask are, what do you feel I can improve on in my job? This shows your commitment to growth and professional improvement. You could ask your boss, what do you think my strengths and weaknesses are? And how can we develop a plan to strengthen my weaknesses? This demonstrates self-awareness and a willingness to improve. Do you think I have an opportunity for upward mobility in this role? This shows your ambition and interest in future opportunities. You could ask your boss, what goals or projects do you think I can benefit from focusing on right now? This aligns your efforts with the company's priorities. An important tip here, please be sure to have these questions written down and take these questions into the meeting with you. It is amazing how easy it is to forget some simple questions when you're put on the spot or under pressure, which will just make you seem like you're unprepared. The whole purpose of this conversation is to establish your value to the company and ensure you are being rewarded in line with the value that you add. Again, price or cost is only an issue in the absence of value. This means it is easier to justify your pay raise when you can evidence your value. Don't expect a pay rise just for the sake of it, just because another year has passed or it's your turn for a pay rise. You have to show precisely what your value is to the company. The greater the value you are, the greater the chance of a salary increase. Focus on your contributions and how they help the company and the team achieve its goals. Towards the end of the meeting, your boss will raise the issue of salary and your role for the future. They will no doubt ask you, why do you think you have earned an increase in your salary? And what are your remuneration expectations for the coming 12 months? You then need to link this conversation to your value and discuss your achievements, confirming the value they've added to the company. Remember, a well-prepared salary review can be a game changer in your career and have a significant positive impact on your earnings potential. So guys, if you found these tips helpful, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with all of our latest videos. And please leave your comments below. And if you've got any specific questions or topics that you want me to tackle, please just drop them in the comments below. I would really love to hear from you. But when it comes to the negotiation, you should have 3 figures in mind: a low figure, middle, and high. You'll need to gauge your manager's feedback on your performance to determine where to pitch your request. Don't be greedy, be reasonable, and be honest with yourself. But most importantly, back up your request with solid evidence of your value, not just what others earn. A quick word of warning though, never use this meeting as an opportunity to threaten to leave your job and the company, unless of course you plan to do so regardless. Leveraging your position in the company in the hope of a decent salary hike is a very risky strategy and could unnecessarily cost you your job. It certainly won't help you get the raise you're hoping for and will likely negate any future opportunities that may become available. Don't forget to like and subscribe and send me any comments or requests for topics that you would like for me to tackle. Until next time, keep preparing, keep practicing, and go get that raise you deserve. See you in the next video.